mande kan fola mbasuru kan fola nsa angale kan fanafo bari nkontanta baake bi ka jatiyo nyim fango jiya kaatu ni ko suutiyo jiya la fango la suwo kono woduno kana kulliya wato dobi je woto mbamoɓe dan langa mbulo kosi honorable minister Dr. Ismaila Cisse ayna minute muang aya fo moliye ala ministre ye mine baaraw ke ñin santambela kono honorable minister please.
Thank you very much, Haruna. Good evening, everyone. Cabinet ministers present here today, Deputy Chief of Staff, senior government officials, our friends from the Embassy of the People's Republic of China, directors present here today, advisor to the minister, permanent secretaries, deputy permanent secretaries, the deputy director of press, office of the president, students from the University of the Gambia, members of the media, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I'd like to extend profound gratitude and appreciation to His Excellency, the President Adama Barrow, for the confidence he bestowed in me in appointing me as the minister responsible for information. I'd also like to extend appreciation and commendations to him for overseeing a very difficult transition and now building a thriving, stable, secure democracy in the West African sub-region. But also building foundations for development, and we've seen it. What are the foundations for development is infrastructure, energy infrastructure, education infrastructure, health infrastructure, road infrastructure. These are the foundations for any transformation, but also building the institutions that are needed to transform this country as well. So we commend him for his leadership, for his vision, and for his foresight. And also thank my cabinet colleagues for the support they have rendered me since I joined cabinet. The advice, the support, but also the encouragement. Honorable ministers, I truly appreciate it. I won't do justice if I don't also thank my team at the ministry and also the line agencies, the Ministry of Information staff, starting from permanent secretary to all the staff for the hard work and for being patient with me, because sometimes I can be very difficult, I know that. And also the DG of GRTS and your entire team, thank you for the support. The DG of DGL, GPPC, and Department of Information Services for the support you've been giving me, and for your dedication to service in making sure that we fulfill our mandate as a ministry. Today, it is both a privilege and an honor to address the nation in this very important ministerial town hall. An initiative that embodies commitment to transparency, dialogue, and inclusive governance. Ladies and gentlemen, following an executive proclamation on 4th May 2022, the Ministry of Information and Communication Infrastructure was decoupled to create two new ministries. One was the Ministry of Communication and Digital Economy, and the other one is the Ministry for Information. Consequently, the new ministries have different political mandates that would require proper repositioning to effectively deliver public services. I changed the name from the Ministry of Information to the Ministry of Information, Media and Broadcasting Services to emphasize and accentuate the new mandate of the ministry, which administers guidelines and regulations and laws relating to broadcasting and media, cinematography, policy information services, and theater policies. Now, this ministry is the official public relations outfit of the government. It is the organ responsible for the dissemination of public policies and social interventions by the government of the Republic of the Gambia. Our goal as a ministry is to promote proactive disclosure of public information, empower the citizens of the Gambia through information dissemination to ensure transparency and accountability in public policy circles. Therefore, the mandate of the Ministry of Information, Media and Broadcasting Services are as follows. 1, to inform and educate the public on government policies and programs. 2, to ensure transparent and timely communication between government and citizens. 3, to promote national unity through responsible media engagement. 4, to regulate and modernize the broadcasting sector. 5, to uphold the values of truth, accountability, and professionalism in public communication. 6, to foster a media environment that is free, responsible, and inclusive. 7, to promote national unity through strategic public engagement and civic education. 8, to assist ministries, departments, and agencies in developing and executing communication strategies for the policies and programs of their organizations. 9, to facilitate the gathering of feedback for the executive branch of government. 10, to facilitate the operation of the ATI Act, which is the Access to Information Act. And finally, to lead in the development of policies and programs for the advancement of public communications sector. As such, we have agencies and departments under the ministry within the sector to help achieve these goals. One of them is the Department of Information Services led by Mrs. Aisha Davis. This department's mandate is to ensure that communication across government is well coordinated, effectively managed, and responsive to the diverse information needs of the nation. One of the strategies implemented at the department is to develop a stable and skilled cadre of professionals to deliver the communication function in government, and we call them communications officers. The department has successfully established dedicated communication officers, positions, and posted communication officers across all government ministries. Their functions include ensuring that the public receives accurate and timely information and managing the content on official websites and social media channels of MDAs. They are tasked with ensuring consistent and clear messages are delivered across all platforms. This function is vital for maintaining transparency and keeping the public informed about government policies, initiatives, and services. The communication officers were also trained on social media management, and the result is a fundamental change that ensures that all government ministries, websites, and social media handles are frequently updated. Now, almost all websites are functioning, and the public can get information from these websites and then social media handles. In addition, we are also currently seeking partnerships to provide additional competence development training for our communications officers on digital content creation, with the objective to equip the officers with the following skills: transform ministry social media pages into dynamic, professional, and interactive platforms, to equip them with practical content creation skills, so that we can also enable them to create posts and videos that engage citizens and that can go viral. We also train them to enhance the ministry's digital image and public communication. DOIS also oversees and runs the government's daily newspaper called the Gambia Daily. The publication frequency of the Gambia Daily used to be only once a week. We have now increased it to twice a week, and the aim is, and we are working very hard to achieve this, to make it a daily newspaper. The purpose of this paper ensures that the citizens have access to latest government news every single day. This effort will allow the timely provision of news and information to the public. The department has also launched a monthly e-newsletter. Selected key stories published during the month comprise the content of this online digital publication. Its main objective is to keep readers refreshed with a roundup of the main news of the month, from the presidency to news and engagements of other government institutions and agencies covered by the department. The newsletter provides a comprehensive summary of government activities and key milestones each month. It is an efficient way to keep citizens informed about the progress the government is making. These achievements are a testament to our commitment to a more open and accountable government, and DOIS promises to continue to find new and better ways to serve the public. In the same vein, a cornerstone of DOIS' current work is to revive the Gambia news agency called GAMNA. Once operational, GAMNA will serve as a primary source of accurate, and verified government information. Gambia will act as a reliable source of information, making partners get accurate and timely information straight from the source. It will give the government a unified voice and reaffirm its dedication to transparency and truth in public service. In addition, DOI is also working on initiatives to highlight the development work in the regions, that is, in the rural areas. Staff of the department have embarked on a tour to government project sites to produce in-depth feature articles which will focus on highlighting government projects and programs throughout the country. Every month, one sector will be featured, and these articles will tell the stories and showcase the impact of government's efforts on communities from urban centers to rural areas. DOIS is also embarking on training information officers, information holders, senior government officials on the access to information law, so they are well oriented and know what the act is talking about. The other agency under our sector is the Gambia Printing and Publications Corporation. Gambia Printing and Publishing Corporation, established by an act of parliament, continues to play its statutory role of providing quality printing and publishing services to government ministries, departments, and agencies, local government authorities, state-owned enterprises, and the private sector as well. In 2025, the corporation intensified its transformation agenda aimed at enhancing productivity, market share, and compliance with its legal mandate. GPPC is currently undergoing a rigorous transformation process with customer satisfaction at the center of its agenda. We have invested significantly in upgrading our facilities and enhancing the capacity of our dedicated staff to ensure timely delivery of high-quality work, comparable to leading efficiency in production. Quality digital TV signals in the Gambia. DGL was founded in October 2018 to oversee the migration. DGL is mandated to take care of all aspects of signal distribution, while the existing TV stations and new players in the industry will focus exclusively on content provision. DGL intends to transform the broadcasting landscape in the country by bringing about equity in audio and visual quality, and also facilitate competition among broadcasters. DGL will be a proud contributor to the dynamic landscape of our nation's digital economy. Some of the benefits of the project, of the DGL project, are what? Tax revenue to government. It will create employment. It will fulfill an international obligation, which is the ITU obligation. It will also open broadcasting landscape, therefore more access to information, and it will promote digital inclusion. The Access to Information Commission, it is also an independent agency under the ministry established in September 2024 with the appointment of 5 commissioners. It is mandated to oversee the implementation and enforcement of the Access to Information Law, which was enacted by the National Assembly in 2021, to be more precise, in July, and signed into law in August of the same year. The Commission's core mission is to promote transparency, accountability, and good governance by ensuring that every citizen can exercise the right to access information, which is government-held information or public information, subject only to exceptions that are very limited or classified information. In doing so, the Commission plays a vital role in building public trust, strengthening democratic governance, and empowering citizens to actively participate in national development. So we move to our priority areas at the ministry. The first area that is our priority focus is on legal and governance instruments. What we are working on now is what we call the National Communications Policy and Strategy, which does not exist yet. We are formulating this comprehensive policy and strategy to align with national development goals to serve as a roadmap and guide in ensuring that government provides relevant, accurate, and timely information to the public. We've gone far, and very soon this policy will be taken to cabinet. The second instrument we are working on is our strategic plan 2026 to 2031. There's a need to develop a well-defined result-based action plan to guide the ministry from 2026 to 31 in order to achieve its goal for the information sector. We are also working on amending the GRTS Act, because the new act is required to align GRTS to modern realities. Therefore, management has initiated proactive steps to review the act, which is now considered outdated and no longer fit for purpose. We have also tabled the Data Protection and Privacy Bill to Parliament. The bill seeks to provide a legal framework to regulate the processing of personal individuals, and in particular, passing out of the this is raising the ATL transparency and time sensitivity and storage just across population potential media for creation and opportunity full content.